Hello guys, and welcome to Omas by Totech Wisdom, the place where we unlearn, relearn, and become. Have you ever wondered, looking around you, seeing other living beings, animals, even microscopic organisms that cannot be seen with naked eyes? Have you noticed that none of them needs any instruction? None of them needs any guru. None of them needs any book to survive. A shark does not need anybody to tell him or her how to eat, what to eat. A bird does not need any instruction on how to breathe. A worm does not need any instruction on how to maneuver its way in this existence. But there is a being, human beings. Since the time human beings have forgotten they are animals, every other illusions begin. Immediately, human beings forget that they are an animal. Every other illusions begin. Now, human beings need someone to tell them what to eat, how to eat, and when to eat. Something so basic. If you cannot recognize the signal of hunger in your own body, if you cannot recognize the signal of something that is tied with survival, if you don't know the signal of when to stop eating, please tell me what exactly you can know. If you need someone to tell you this is what you should eat, this is when you should eat, this is amount of food to eat to your own body, if you need someone that is not you to tell you this, to give you instruction on what to eat, how to eat, when to eat, tell me what you can know. Many of us need to go to therapists for us to know how to sleep, when to sleep, how many hours of sleep should we have. Please tell me one other animal that needs anybody, that needs anything to remind them when to rest. There is none except humans. And the source is simply because we have forgotten we are just an animal. Despite the fact that we can see the apes, we can see our cousins, despite the fact that we can see them closely like this, we still feel we are nothing, we are something more than just an animal. No matter the rocket you built, no matter anything we think we innovate, in as much we need someone, we need a book, we need an influencer, we need a motivational speaker, we need a guru, we need a religious leader to tell us whatever we need to do, to tell us to do things that is innate to us, that is just natural, that you don't even need your consciousness. For example, breathing. Breathing that immediately this body is born, immediately you are born, you started breathing automatically without your conscious input, without needing you. You only need to interfere with breathing. You only need to put your consciousness in breathing when you want to interfere with the flow of breathing. Even when it comes to the time that you are unable to breathe deep down to your navel, it is because your body needs that tension. It is not about the breathing. It is about a signal. That inability to breathe deeply, that inability to breathe and feel it in your navel, that inability is a symptom of something much more deeper, which is anxiety. And the body needs to be in that position so that you will be able to prepare the body. So immediately you are out of that anxiety, the breathing will still go back to how it's supposed to be. Automatically, when you don't interfere, the body system has an inbuilt intelligence to know how to breathe, the pace to breathe, and even the numbers of breathing you have to have within a minute. But now we need breathing specialists. We need people are even writing books on how to breathe. We need to visit guru. Guru need to tell us how to breathe. We need to go to yoga. There is a whole lot industry about breathing now. Do you tell me one animal? Tell me one single animal that needs someone to tell them how to breathe. If you cannot know how to breathe by yourself without assistance of anybody, in as much you are not sick that you need oxygen, that is a different case. But as an healthy person, needing someone to tell you how to breathe, how to eat, when to eat, is to let you know you are nothing but a walking dead. You are a zombie. You are below every other animal. And not only that, we humans, part of the illusions that are started in our life as a result of we thinking we are more than an animal, as a result of we forgetting that we are just an animal, is we needed to be told how to have sex. Something that is what you are. You are a product of sex. The whole cells in your body are product of sex. Then you still need someone to teach you how to have sex. We have sex therapies. We have therapies for every damn thing. And the foundation, the base of all these inabilities, of we going against what is innate to us, what is nature to us, is because we are forgetting that we are nothing but an animal. Despite the fact that we have forgotten this, that we needed to be told on how to do everything, many people are now remembering. A lot of people are really, really remembering we are nothing but an animal. Many people are now living this artificial life and going off grid, going back to the nature, not going against the society, but just removing themselves from a system that needs to tell you everything you need to do. Then there is nothing. They will tell you everything. They will tell you what to what to not like, how to celebrate, what warrants happiness, what warrants celebration. The society are the one that we have to tell you. They have to tell you what is purposeful, what you need to pursue, what you need to be an achiever. How? If you look at it, if you look at it deeply, you will be sure that, wow, what have I been doing? Why am I doing this to myself? Why do I need to always take instruction just for me to be able to live effortlessly? This system has been designed to exist, to interact with other beings effortlessly, without with or little interference from us. But nowadays, there is no single thing we don't need to go and consult books. We don't need to go and ask people. It's because the base of who we are, an animal, has been altered. That is it. Then, since it has been altered, since you've been told you are not an animal, then every other things you need to learn them. Yes, they need to tell you every other thing too. That is how we forget ourselves. Me and my family, we've made up our mind. And as I'm talking to you now, we've put our house, the house I am now, the one with which I'm doing this podcast, is in the market. We've placed it on sale. I have two farms in Nigeria, palm oil tree farm, one of 25 acres and one of 41 acres of palms. I bought the seedlings, it's the seed with which I made my seedlings. I bought it, I bought them from Indonesia, the one of the 41 acre. The one of the 25 acre, I bought them from Palm Elite. It's a French company. Currently now, I've put for sale that of 41 acres. Not only just the part of the land that is 41 acre, I also put the additional part of land that I initially left to construct the mining. That is over 10 acres of land. All of it now are for sale. The farm has been fenced. The seedling now, all the palm now, over 2,000 plus. Currently now, aside from the fact that they have been fenced, there is even a source of water very close to it. But I don't mind all that. I don't mind. I've put all for sale. I have an uncompleted building on a 2 acres of land in my town, Agbeye. We fenced it. The house has been roofed. It's just very few things remaining for the completion of the house. We've we have source of water, a borehole there, and even planted over 150 palms inside. Is currently also on sale. I'm selling everything. Me and my family, we are going off grid. This is not we against the normal society, but it is just we remembering who we are and going back to the nature for us to be able to wake up with that alarm, to be able to wake up with the sound of nature, for our kids to grow up in environment that they need to feel what hunger is, not to be told, not needing an instruction to know when they are hungry. for them to be able to hunt, to be able to physically hunt for what they want to eat, for them to be self-sufficient, for them to be able to do things without us, for us to be able to decide that, okay, I just want to be naked, I want to walk around naked. And we want to ensure that our kids are going to have access to the city, access to this civilized world, so that when they grow old, they will be able to make a choice, an informed choice, either to continue with our own choosing way of life or to go back to the city. We are not going to force our own way of life on them, but having the experience of the two, I'm so certain they are going to make a very good decision. So, all that, when I told my family in Nigeria about the sense of all this, they are so sad. But I understand. I understand them. They might not understand now, but very, very soon, they will be so happy I made that decision. So, we on our own path, we are returning to who we are. We are living this artificial life to what is real. We are living this fake existence to real living where you are in synchronize with the other beings in the ecosystem. You are in synchronize with every other existence, because the danger in you needed to be told everything, you needed to be instructed in everything you do, is that you will imprison your kids, your family also. You will be passing that knowledge, that programming, you will be passing it to them, and they will also take it as absolute because their dad did it. Many of us, we are working so hard. We are working so hard just for us to be able to eat, just for us to be able to do things the society has told us are the epitome. The choices we've not made are what are disturbing us. Many people will feel that this is madness, me selling all this, going off grid, having a self-sustained environment. Yes, it's madness, because sanity is insanity in the company of insanities. So definitely our own step will be regarded as madness. And they are correct. They are so correct. The reason why I'm bringing this episode to us is for people to see what humans can achieve when we start doing things like an animal that we are, and stop forcing specialness, and stop forcing superiority on existence, superiority that doesn't exist outside there than our mind. And you will see what a family can achieve. I was telling a friend of mine, when I explained to a friend of mine, he told me, what about if it fails and all that and all this? I told him, I'm not doing this for profit making. There is no way it's going to be fair if I'm not doing it to gain profit. I just want to do this to be able to feed my family, to be able to just have basic things, to stop running up and down, to remove myself from a system that has an open door, a system that is a prison, a open door prison that wouldn't stop you from moving out. But we are so fucking scared. So I just want to remove myself and my family. And I'm so happy for the kind of family I have, for having a wife that also share the same perspective. The wife that has seen the crack in this system. And since the time she has seen it, it's very difficult for her also to unsee. So I hope one day we also will get back the power we have and return back to who we are. Because that animal instinct is 99%. Your consciousness is just 1%. That 99% will always win over the 1%. So either you like it or not, the battle you are having against your animalistic nature is a lost battle. And until you return back to what has never left you, but only dusted, what has never left you is your animalistic nature. When you go back to that, that is the only time you can say bye bye to suffering. You can say bye bye to it being a robot. You can say bye bye to just being a pawn in other people's chest. I wish all of us the strength to be able to take this decision. And those people that feel like the civilized world is what is for them, they should enjoy it. We cannot believe in the same thing. Thank you so much for listening and always remain happy.